bells first. Go.
So what you're watching is the beginning of the session where we do 45 seconds on and then a 15-second rest period. It starts with bells. Notice Mark's up to speed because he's been doing this for about 5 or 6 weeks. But the focus is always going to be on technique first, speed second. And you can't stop. You have to go for the solid 45. It's going to be really tiring to begin with, but you can build up your stamina over time. 15-second break period.
Ready? Go.
The whole goal of ball mastery is to focus on improving your touch under pressure and under a lot of physical stress, meaning a lot of exercise level stress. Muscles are burning, lungs are burning. You need to just get the ball and come right back. Don't stop. If you have a mistake, don't raise your hands and complain. Just go grab the ball, come back. And if you look, Luke's doing it at his pace right now because that's where he's at today. He's done this for about 2 weeks now, always improving. Mark's been doing it for about, like I said, 6 weeks. We've given everybody in the team 2 cones each. That's about 5 yards apart, maybe 7 yards apart. 5 yards apart, which you don't need it for these first 2 sessions. First was bells, second was tops.
Ready? Go.
Now you're doing pullbacks, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. This one's going to be hard if you haven't done pullbacks in a while. Mark's doing it really fast. The goal is perfect move first, then speed. But you always want to improve your speed as much as you can. You need to move up slowly and get it right. So then as you're comfortable, you can move up in speed. Trust me, you will be tired, sweaty, and sore after you do this session. But that's the goal. What this run through does is it does all the skills with 45 seconds on, 15-second rest, and then we start over. We do a second round of the same thing.
Next, Luke.
What? Catch?
Yeah. Ready? Go.
Now what you're seeing is a little bit combination of the sides like bells, but with a catch and a pullback. So it's a little bit of a pull, a little bit of a catch with one foot and the other foot, pushing it back and forth. This is the kind of technique you need sometimes to get away from a player with a quick move, to feint him, get him to commit to one side, and you quickly move the other way. Again, the more you work on this every day, the better you're going to get with your touches.
Time. Inside, outside, inside. Ready? Go.
If you notice here, this is what Mark called inside, outside, inside, and this is simply getting your foot to touch both the inside, then the outside, than the inside of the ball over and over again. Or outside, inside, outside, actually, as the case may be. It's not really fast, but again, you're really focusing on getting that touch on the ball so that at the end of the day, after weeks of doing this, you can actually tell how much pressure to put on the ball, a lot or a little, to make it do what you want it to do.
Time.
If you don't have a true stopwatch, you can use anything, an alarm your parents might have, something else. Now here, Mark's doing pulls. Very important. We did that drill with the grids, trying to protect the ball. The sideways pull like this is very important to keep the defender on your back and pulling the ball with you. Or if you want to face the field and move to the side. Very important movement. And again, you don't have to do it that fast right away. You need to have some level of skill first and then speed. So do it at your pace, but always looking to get faster. You don't want to keep going at the same speed for all the times we're doing this. Everybody's breathing hard, working hard.
Time.
It's a huge fitness booster. Over time, it's going to improve your leg muscles, your calves. You're working on your toes, so those are the guys that have trouble sitting on their heels all the time, it's going to help them with their toes.
Right foot's next.
What, right foot?
Yeah. Ready? Go.
So here you see the push of the ball, inside, outside of the foot, right foot only to begin with. We'll do the left foot next. But here you want to get these really soft touches. Too many of our guys just kind of touch the ball, let it roll, and chase it. We can't have that, because if there's someone on top of you, you're going to lose it and get it stolen. This is to encourage you to do soft, small touches in a row so that at a moment's notice you can make a change. Try to get 3, maybe 4 touches across.
3.
3 touches across is the goal, and then stopping it. Again, you want to stay within this 5-yard frame.
Time.
Really hard to do. This is one of the ones where when Mark first started, he was doing it at a much slower pace. But as you learn to touch the ball softer, but still keep your intensity up and your fitness level up,
Behind the foot.
moving your leg,
Ready?
it's going to work.
Go.
Now backwards pulls. This is pretty difficult to begin with, to start. Again, just work on the technique, get the technique down, then get the speed up. Our usual reg that we do was great, and it's still great. These are different drills, but this, incorporating all this fitness and this muscle building activity into the legs, is really going to improve your ability to handle yourself during games and in practice.
Time.
So far we're about 9 minutes in, and we've done 5 soccer skills at a high intensity level with rest periods in between.
Go.
Now we're doing the left, 3 touches and a stop. We did the right two drills ago. Now we're doing the left.
after this, let's push
Inside to out. Okay. Ready? Inside to out. Go.
So if you heard what Mark said, he said inside out. So he's touching the ball with the inside of the shoe and then the outside of the second shoe as he's running. And essentially, it's going to skill that's going to help you build a change of foot to move the ball to the opposite foot while you're running at a high rate of speed. Usually important when you're trying to change the field, protect the ball from an oncoming attacker, so on. Again, make sure you're getting good oxygen in you when you're taking these 15-second breaks. Try to be diligent with them, only be 15 seconds, because that's going to improve your stamina and your fitness over time. As we're moving towards high school level play, that stamina stuff that has nothing to do with your foot skill is going to be very crucial to putting you at an advanced level of play.
Restarting.
Okay. So now, what's happened is we've done all of our skills at each level,
Ready?
and now Mark's going to redo it. So we're going to stop the video while he's doing this skill, but just to tell you that you start over from the same whole group of skill sets. I think it's 6 or 7 sets. And you make sure to do them, again, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest, you move on to the next one. And if you're diligent about it, you will see improvement over a few weeks. It's really important to stick with it on a daily basis. If you miss a day, don't worry about it. Just get back up the next day and do it again.